Time right now is 6:36, improving cycling in the valley. We have an all-new Operation Safe Roads report for you this morning. A survey of bicyclists across the country shows a handful of valley cities are among the most feared for riders. No city in our state scoring lower than Chandler, though. That's where we find our own Nohalani graph. So, Nohe, you took this to city planners and learned that changes are in the works for riders like yourself.
Exactly, Megan. You know, a lot of people have seen the upgrades happening in downtown Chandler, but access is lacking if you want to get here by bicycle. The other issue they're finding is if you've got a family and you want to get away from the traffic, that's a problem too, but changes to both are coming.
The challenge, the adrenaline. Mountain biking certainly has an element of danger.
Mountain biking is so much more fun. It's like a roller coaster.
But for some cyclists, it's far safer than riding on our valley roads.
There's a lot of cars.
In my neighborhood, I've seen people kind of just run below their stop signs. So.
Thousands of bicyclists in 250 cities across the country asked to rank the safety and accessibility of cycling. Within Arizona, Chandler getting the lowest score.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That doesn't surprise you?
No, not at all.
Mike Aguilar lives there. It's why he comes into Phoenix to ride.
There's plenty of bike lanes. I think maybe a lack of trails a little bit.
There is a perception out there that bicycling in Chandler is not the safest.
Transportation planner Jason Crampton says the city has been talking to residents, and they get it, so they're taking action. The most common requests, a chance to ride away from the noise.
To try to create more low-stress bicycling opportunities. So that includes paths along canals, that includes protected bike lanes.
Like the Paseo Trail east of Cooper. The need now, expanding it. Just across the street, you'll find the Ashley Trail, but you have to get over 4 lanes of Cooper divided by a median to connect to it. Crampton says the plan is to ditch the median and add a signal for safe crossing. Further down at Fry, another project linking the Paseo Trail to downtown Chandler, using landscape medians to separate bike lanes from traffic and help funnel more foot traffic into the entertainment district.
Our project I'm most excited about.
Plus another trail in South Chandler, connecting the Highline Canal into Tempe, moving the East Valley cycling scene in the right direction.
Well, I look forward to that, definitely.
So with the downtown connection extension, that's going to be the first change you see with construction happening sometime later next year and into the following. For the Paseo Trail changes, there's going to be a public comment session, so look for that in the coming months. But of course, Megan, as you know, just because those are the changes that we see here in Chandler doesn't mean that we would see the same in some of the other cities that made the list for safety for cyclists. It really all depends on who lives in each city. So as you know, out here in the East Valley, it's a lot of families. Other areas might focus on those workforce commuters.
And of course, those city leaders have to look at those specific demographics and the needs in their own community to find ways to take action. Great to hear from the city of Chandler, the folks you talked to, about what they're trying to do. And Chandler ranking 230 out of 250 cities in the survey by Biznar Chase. Surprise, Scottsdale, Mesa, Peoria, Tempe, and Gilbert also low on the list. The worst city for cyclists, Columbus, Georgia. The best, Virginia Beach. Glendale got the highest ranking for cities in our state, almost cracking the top 50.